Greetings, this is Don Blomball, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, coming to you live from Arlington, Washington with our episode 45, Hall of Fame Friday, Henry Chadwick, the sportswriter, followed by a Blomball box, repack Fairfield, from Left Behind Times, and then we'll be going into Michael Heath's 5,000 count box here. We'll start with at least the first row in the back here. We will have some soccer, we will have some basketball, we will have some football, and then we'll go into the baseball, which should be in the most part of the rest of the box, unless I miss some scattered throughout. So that's what we'll be doing for today. Let me get my other computer set up. It looks like we're good to go here on my one computer today. Let me do a refresh real quick. Get my other computer set up. It looks like the internet's working much better for me today. Everything seems like it's cooperating. Let me get my computer here live. Okay, let me turn off the captioning here. Let me get into... Try this one more time. See if it loads in here now. Should. We've got, looks like 4 watching, 3 thumbs up so far that I can see. And hopefully you all are having a great and wonderful day out there. Man, why is that? It's supposed to have, let's see. Let me see if I can do that real quick while I'm here. I think I might be able to. Let me go down. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why my default settings don't do that. Oh, here we go. Supposed to do that, but I guess I have to turn it on for every video, but that's fine. Let me get in here real quick. We got time. 2 Fanatics Vintage Collectibles. Scott has, oh, by the way, I didn't let anybody know ahead of time, but today is Double Entry Friday. Along with the Super Chats, your first 3 free chats will double to 6 if you do at least 3 free chats. So that's where we stand right there for now. Let me get, let me scooch this over real quick. I think we are good to go there. Let me go through and see from when I went live. We got Chuck Dupree in here with his 3. We got Chuck Dupree. They'll get 6 free entries into the monthly drawing. Shaw Racing collects. Has got 3, so it doubles to 6. And then we've got, boom, Scudder's Garage is in the house. Welcome to the crowd there, Scudders. You've got 1 entry so far. That'll double to 2. If you chat at least 2 more times really quickly, you will get 6 entries into my monthly drawing. So, boom, boom, boom. I smell cookies. Actually, we're going to start baking some Christmas cookies tomorrow. We got a family leaving our church, heading to Alabama. And he just retired from the military, and that's where they're moving to. So, Scudder's Garage. If you chat at least twice more real quick here, we'll get you into our entries for our monthly drawing. The only thing is, not being a Patreon or a channel member, you will need to be present at the end of the month on the 31st of December. New Year's Eve will be our end of month drawing. So Scudder's garage. It's got 2 entries. Oops, there we go. TGIF, we got a Christmas tree. We got, is that an elf? I haven't seen the elf one before. I have to check that one out. And Santa Claus. All right, we do have 2:05, so the next person to chat at 2:06 will end the free entry process. Let me start getting names into the wheel here so we can just roll right along here. We've got 2 Fanatics Vintage Collectibles. Let me get your entries in here first since you were the very first in today. Go down here. I thought I did there we go. Let me get that turned off. There's 3 and 3 more. I'm Junk Wax Life Hacks. This is my other handle. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Since you signed it, give me a thumbs up. Switch over your account to Junk Wax Life Hacks. And, yeah, I could give you another entry process. You could have 2 different names. So Scudder's Garage has got 2, actually 4 now, because you chatted something else. Okay, I don't believe I had anything else there. So let's get Chuck Dupree next. Chuck Dupree has got his 6 free entries. Hope you all have a great weekend. There you go, Scudder's Garage. You got the 6 free entries now. If you could switch over to your other account, you get some more really quick. But I think we're at 2:06 now, and your last chat actually was the 2:06. So, boom, boom, boom. Sorry, I'm doing something really quick here, so I remember. Okay, so we've got, let me get Chuck Dupree in here real quick, and as soon as I get all my free entries entered in, we will get rolling with our Hall of Fame Friday. Regularly scheduled program. There we go. I've got Chuck in here now. Let's see, cross him out, cross Chuck out. Shaw Racing Collects. I know Shaw Racing Collects was up here. Copy. Paste. One more for Shaw Racing Collects. Got all 6 entries for Shaw. That was Scudder's Garage, right? That's Scudder's Garage. Scudder's Garage. Okay. Okay. Scudder's Garage. All right. grouping here. Yeah, when I type the wrong thing. Give you an update on how many entries we have for the month of boom, boom, boom. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Get this in here. Is Robert here? I didn't see Robert. Da, 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 da. Oh, maybe Robert's watching in the background. I know his son had his surgery today, so get this real quick. Okay, we go up 151 entries into our wheel of names for the month of December. Not bad, being the 10th. At that rate, we could hit 450 entries. Okay. So we will have a first, second, and third place prize for the month of December. Just so everybody knows up front. First place will be, and also I'm gonna try and choose it so you know what will be available for first place. I might get the first, second, and third place prizes together because they're gonna be a belated Christmas prize, Christmas/New Year's prize. How's that sound? Because probably by the time you'll get it, it will be in the new year. So there we go. We've got everything there. TGI, smoke cookies. Listening while driving. Who's listening while driving? Did I miss Robert? Oh, I didn't miss Robert Hain. All right, let me do a refresh there real quick. Let me line through all these entries I just put in there. Appreciate you guys coming in early. It sure helps out and gets me excited to have more entries into my wheel of names. Remember, you can get more throughout the stream by doing super chats. Through the month of December, double super chat entries. So as far as super chats, a $1 entry gets you 2 entries. A $2 super chat gives you 4 entries. A $5 super chat gives you 10 entries, and so on and so forth. Of course, I don't expect anything big, but you never know. Just on your lunch break. Oh, there you go, Scutters. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by on your lunch break. So we're going to get ready to go through. The first thing will be our Hall of Fame biography for Henry Chadwick. Henry Chadwick, and I'll just bring this a little closer so you can see it. On his Hall of Fame plaque, it says Henry Chadwick, baseball's preeminent pioneer writer for half a century, inventor of the box score, author of the first rule book in 1858, I believe, chairman of Rules Committee and first nationwide baseball organization. So that gives us a little down and dirty recap of Henry Chadwick. Unfortunately, I have no baseball cards, but this is out of my Hall of Fame binder for Hall of Fame postcards for every Hall of Famer so far, including the new ones this year for Marvin Miller, Derek Jeter, Ted Simmons, and Larry Walker. So that's pretty awesome there. I had to give you the list and the blowdown. I do have my shirt here. Jeter, Miller, Simmons, and Walker for my new Hall of Fame shirt here. All right, but let's get into our biography so we can get that knocked out. Then we'll go into the Blomball box. It's a Fairfield repack by Left Behind Times, Blake. And then after that, we'll uncork the 5,000 count box here and start going through probably the first back row here for now is what we'll do. And then we'll see what we can find in this first 1,000 count row. We got 5 sections here, so we'll probably do the 1 row here. Next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll try and finish off this box. And then the week before Christmas, we'll be having a, what's your Patreon, Donald? If you go to my home page, there is a link to my Patreon channel. There is a link to my Patreon channel on my home page. Let me real quick. I will get you the link. How's that sound? Hold on a second. Let me think on this for a second. Let me go to my home page and get the Patreon link. Okay, and then let me go in here. Let me go back in here. See if I can go back to it. And let me see that I'll try and put this in here. You'll see my different levels that I have. I have different levels set up in my Patreon. I've had it for almost, wow, it's getting close to 2 years now that I've had a Patreon. I don't advertise it all that much, but I still do it. My longest running Patreon member right now is Faith, Family, and Sports. I believe they've been a Patreon, my longest, for almost 2 years now. I don't know if that's right. And plus, that's way too many characters. Oh my word. Let me try it a different way. Sorry about that. Sorry for the minor delay. Let me see what it goes here. I think it should be, yeah, there we go. And I do have multiple tiers, in case you're wondering. So yeah, if I go back here, go back into the chat, I think this one here should work. Oops, I went too far. This one here should work. And yeah, I have different tiers, anywhere from a $2 tier all the way up to I think my highest tier is $50. Don't know for sure. I can't remember if I might have eliminated some, but you'll see them when you get in there. Okay. Okay, so that link I just put in there is my Patreon link. Here, I'll pin it at the top of the chat so you know where it will be. Let me refresh this. All right, so there you go. And I'll get email notifications and stuff for when somebody does become a Patreon member. If you become a Patreon member, I think the way I've got it set up, I'll send you something as soon as you become a member, and then the first of every month, it'll be a recurring charge. And as long as I get the payment for that month, you will get your Patreon. So as soon as I get my payment, I think you can become a Patreon, and yeah, it'll tell me if I get a payment for December, and then But after you become a Patreon member the first month, every successive month, the payment will be pulled out of your, however you've got the payment set up. And as soon as I get the payment from Patreon, which is usually about the 5th of the month, then I'll send my packages out. But they're pretty good about it. As long as it says the payment processed, I just got to wait for them to pay me. But usually lately I've been just sending it shortly after the first to Patreon. So you're more than welcome to do that, that's for sure. So real quick, we're going to go through Henry Chadwick, who is a writer was a sports writer for and a baseball statistician for Major League Baseball. So Henry Chadwick, October 5th, 1824 to April 20th, 1908, was an English-American sports writer, baseball statistician, and historian, often called the father of baseball. For his early reporting on the contributions to the development of the game, he edited the first baseball guide that was sold to the public. He was credited with creating box scores, as well as creating the abbreviation K that designates a strikeout. He is said to have created the statistics of batting average and earned run average, ERA, and he was promiscuously something like that, inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1938. All right. As far as his early life, Chadwick was born on October 5th, 1824 in Exeter, England. His grandfather, Andrew Chadwick, had been a close friend of theologian John Wesley. His father, James Chadwick, was a supporter of the French Revolution, who also tutored John Dalton in music and botany. James Chadwick had served as editor of a publication known as the Western Times. Edwin Chadwick's mother had made James Chadwick a widower shortly after Edwin's birth. Chadwick was the younger half-brother of Sir Edwin Chadwick, England's sanitary philosopher, who developed environmental measures and laws designed to counteract the effects of the Industrial Revolution. Chadwick moved to Brooklyn with his family at the age of 12. Biographer Andrew Schiff writes that Henry Chadwick was not brought up to value possessions or with an understanding of commerce and trade. Rather, he received an education that was drenched in moral philosophy and science. He began to write music and teach piano and guitar. In 1848, Chadwick married Jane Botts from Richmond, Virginia. Botts' father, Alexander, had been president of the Virginia State Council. She was also related to politician John Botts. Chadwick edited John Botts' works entitled The Great Rebellion. Chadwick and his wife had 3 children, Richard Westlake Chadwick in 1849, Susan Mary Chadwick in 1851, and Rose Virginia Chadwick in 1853. Chadwick became a frequent player of cricket and similar ball games, such as rounders. He began covering cricket for numerous local newspapers, such as the Long Island Star. He first came across organized baseball in 1856 as a cricket reporter for the New York Times. He watched a match between New York's Eagles and Gotham's. In 1857, he focused his attention as a journalist and writer on baseball after joining the New York Clipper, and was also soon hired to provide coverage for other New York papers, including the Sunday Mercury. As far as his contributions to baseball, promotion of the game. Chadwick was one of the prime movers in the rise of baseball and to its popularity at the turn of the century. A keen amateur statistician and professional writer, he helped sculpt the public perception of the game, as well as providing the basics for the records of the teams and players' achievements in the form of baseball statistics. He also served on baseball the Baseball Rules Committee and influenced the game itself. He is sometimes referred to as the father of baseball because he facilitated the popularity of the sport in its early days. Early baseball had a provision known as the bound rule, which held that a fielder could catch a batted ball on one bounce and it would still be recorded as an out. Chadwick was an outspoken critic of the rule for many years, stating that fielders should have to catch a ball on the fly for it to count as an out. In 1864, the bound rule was eliminated for balls hit into fair territory. The bound rule for foul balls persisted into the 1880s. Chadwick edited the Beetle Dime Baseball Player, the first annual baseball guide on public sale, as well as the Spalding and Reach annual guides for a number of years, and its capacity promoted the game and influenced the infant discipline of sports journalism. In his 1861 Beetle Guide, he listed totals of games played, outs, runs, home runs, strikeouts for hitters on prominent clubs, the first database of its kind. His goal was to provide numerical evidence to prove which player helped a team to win. In 1867, he accomplished the National Baseball Club of Washington, D.C. on their inaugural national tour as their official scorer. The next year, Chadwick wrote the first hardcover baseball book, but his heart was always deeply rooted in looking for the better investment of the game. An 1876 Chicago Tribune article attacked Chadwick's status as the father of baseball, saying in part that Chadwick has had enough experience to have made himself a man of respect and had heaven but given him head. He proceeded to call himself the father of the game, and to assume much of the strength of the title, but he found an unruly child, and one which disinherited him with rapidity and ease. Cook writes that Chadwick may have been a victim of Western journalism, a sensationalized style of writing. Get a drink of water here real quick. Take care of this. It looks like it came back because I did a refresh. Only one person watching now? Everybody left already? I don't know what's going on here. Where'd everybody go? Or is it just my computer lying to me? Let me check something real quick. Huh. Where'd the rest of that stuff go? It used to have some different stats it would put up here for me. Okay. Alright. Two Fanatics Vintage Collectibles is still here. Okay. He's waving to me. Box scores and statistics. Chadwick is credited with devising the baseball box score, which he adapts from the cricket scorecard for reporting game events. The first box score appeared in an 1859 issue of the Clipper. It was a grid with 9 rows for players and 9 columns for innings. The original box score also created the often puzzling abbreviation for strikeout as a K, K being the last letter of struck and struck out. Chadwick assigned numbers to each defensive position for scorekeeping purposes, a system that remains in modern baseball scorekeeping. Newspapers had previously tallied runs scored, but Chadwick's 1859 box score looks similar in structure to modern ones. Baseball researcher Bill James credits Chadwick's creation of the box score with his interest in the game, but he criticized Chadwick's omission of the walk from the calculation of a player's batting average. What they failed to understand is that actually the batter has as much or little more to do with when the walk occurs as the pitcher does. They ignored that element of it and did not distort the game for a lot of people. The box score was popularized in 1925 when Baseball magazine republished Chadwick's 1859 Clipper article. Chadwick is credited with devising statistical measures such as batting average and earned run average, ERA. He felt that batting average was the best representation of a batter's offensive skills. He initially scored walks as errors charged to the pitcher. Walks did not exist in cricket, though there is plenty a penalty run for a wide. And upon learning about them in baseball, he felt that they did not have anything to do with offensive skills. Later, he removed walks entirely from baseball statistics. ERA originated not in the goal of measuring a pitcher, but worth to differentiate between runs caused by batting skills, hits, a lack of fielding skill errors. He also noted as believing fielding range to be a superior skill to avoiding errors. We got some people showing back up now. It says 6 people watching, 9 thumbs up, almost to double digits. We got Chuck Dupree. Hey, Boomslang. Boomslang says, yo, what's up, all? How you doing there, Mickey? And then we've got Miss Southern Bell's in the house. How you doing, Miss Southern Bell? Thanks for popping in. Haven't seen you in a while, ma'am. Hopefully you are doing well this Christmas season. Journalistic style. The following description of a game was written by Henry Chadwick and appeared in his baseball memoranda. It is typical of his style of sports journalism and that of his time. A baseball tourney had been held in Chicago on July 4th, 1867, in which the Excelsiors of that city and the Forest City Club of Rockford had been the leading contestants. The former had defeated the Forest City 9 in 2 games by the very close scores of 45-41 in one, and 28-25 in another. When the 4 cities were invited to meet the Nationals at Chicago on July 25th, a day which proved the most notable of the tour, the contest took place at Dexter Park before a vast crowd of spectators, the majority of whom looked to see the Nationals have almost a walkover. In the game, A.G. Spalding was pitcher and Ross Barnes shortstop for the Forest City 9. These two afterwards become famous as star players of the Boston professional team of the early 70s. Williams was a pitcher for the Nationals and Frank Norton catcher. The Nationals took the lead in the first inning by 3-2. But in the next 2 innings, they added but 5 runs to their score, while the 4 cities added 13 to theirs, thereby taking the lead by a score of 15-8. To the great surprise of the crowd and the delight of the Rockfords, the Nationals tried hard to recover the lost ground. The final result, however, was the success for the 4 cities by a score of 29-23 in a 9 innings game, twice interrupted by rain. We got to take a station identification break. Left Behind Times. Blake is giving me a thummies up emoji for $2.99. Boom, boom, boom. Double entry day, so that means Left Behind gets 6 entries for his $3 super chat into our giveaway at the end of the month. Alright, so let me get in here for, no, Left Behind Time was in here the other day. Where's Left Behind Times? There he is. Oh, good. It's a handy little 6 spot here. I can get 6 more entries in. Oops. That was messed up. I did that one wrong, didn't I? Wait, no. Oh, man, I can't. Okay. real bad. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on. I got that saved. Open. December 2021. Where are you hiding? There's December. Boom. Now we can do it right here. Copy. Go to the bottom. Add him in right under Scudder's Garage. There we go. I got his 6 entries now. We have 157 entries into our December giveaway. 157 entries. Left Behind Times. Oh, right there. Thank you there, Boomslang, for putting Left Behind Times in there. He's the one that created part of our content for today, his Fairfield repack boxes. I'm going to be opening that up in just a short bit. We're almost finished with our biography here, and then we'll get into our content at hand. Very kind, Left Behind. You have a super chat. Yep. Boom, boom. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I was trying to finish that recount on that biography of that baseball game. That was pretty interesting, the way they wrote those up in the day. So late in life, Chadwick continued editing the Spalding baseball guides and producing a column for the Brooklyn Daily Eagle. In late 1905, he wrote the editor of the New York Times to propose widening of the baseball bat to overcome the advantage that pitchers had established in the game. In this letter, Chadwick noted that some cricket experts had advocated for the narrowing of the cricket bat to bring balance to the advantage that belonged to the batter in that game. In the winter before the 1908 baseball season, Chadwick was struck by an automobile and was bedridden for several weeks. He recovered and attended the exhibition. Sorry, that was an alert from eBay. He recovered and attended an exhibition game at the Polo Grounds. The week before the season began, he caught a cold and while at the game, and the illness worsened when he attended an opening day game at Washington Park in Brooklyn. On April 19th, Chadwick was moving furniture from the 4th floor of his apartment to the 2nd floor when he fell unconscious. He was diagnosed with pneumonia and heart failure. He awakened briefly and asked about the game between Brooklyn and New York, but he died the next day. Henry Chadwick is interred at Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn, New York. As far as his legacy, for his contribution to the game, he was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Veterans Committee in 1938. He was inducted into the same ceremony as Alexander Cartwright. In 2009, the Society for American Baseball Research, or the SABR, established the Henry Chadwick Award to honor the outstanding contributions of baseball researchers. Bill James and John Thorne are among the award's recipients. A collection of historical items which featured a letter written by Chadwick on the origins of baseball sold at auction in 2004 for $310,500. Chadwick was inducted into the Suffolk Sports Hall of Fame during 2020, and Chadwick, through the Spalding Athletic Library collection, added the ancient history of baseball and in 1867 and technical terms of baseball in 1897. So there you have it, Henry Chadwick. Born October 5th, 1824, Exeter, Devon, England, the United Kingdom. Died April 20th, 1908, at the age of 83 in Brooklyn, New York, United States. His resting place, Greenwood Cemetery. He was a sports writer. His nationality was English-American, period, from 1850 to 1908. Subject, baseball and cricket. Notable works: Beatles' Dime Baseball Player, 1860 to 1881, DeWitt's Baseball Guide, 1869 to 1885, and Spalding's Official Baseball Guide. Henry Chadwick was a member of the National Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1938 via the Centennial Committee, or known today as the Veterans Committee. So there you have it. Henry Chadwick for our Hall of Fame inductee for this Hall of Fame Friday. Set that there. I'll put that back in my Hall of Fame binder a little bit later. Hopefully you guys are ready for a Fairfield opening from Left Behind Times. Matt Carter's in the house. How you doing there, Matt? Thanks for popping into the stream here. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you do the same to one of my videos, I will see your comment, and I will check out your channel, Matt. I might have. I mean, I'm subscribed to probably, a lot of channels. I can't follow all of them, but I do try to pay visits and help you out if you're trying to grow your channel. Let me see. I'm trying to pull the blue tapeness off of this. I can probably reuse some of this tape for packaging some of my products. Dun dun. Let's see. I do like blue tape. And Left Behind Times does a great job on repackaging these products, that's for sure. Oh, that's fine. You don't have to post any videos, but eventually down the road, if you want, we can help you try and grow your channel. Growing a YouTube channel is labor intensive. I'll just tell you that from experience when I was growing mine. I attribute all my efforts and guidance to Jabs family. Eric and John Jabs, that is. They were the ones that got me started in my adventure. So I know Eric is one of the big timers in the baseball card community. There we do. We've got the box empty there. You can see it's empty. We've got all the cards here. We got a Series 2020 Series 1 repackaged product here. Got a 2021 repackaged product. I'm going to leave this right here for now till we open up the box. There, I'll leave it right like that. How's that sound? So you can kind of see. I don't know if he actually counts 80 cards for the pack, for the repack box or not. I don't know for sure. I haven't posted any videos yet. Please, if you can. Oh yeah. Hey, anytime you get people onto your channel, even if you're not creating anything, it works and helps out for down the road. So we're going to set this right here. I will make a side note real quick here. We'll save this for last, but remind me not to forget, because of all the sweetness we get in here sometimes, to open up the baseball pack. It says 16 cards. It may not be all the way accurate. And thank you there, Blake, again for the super chat, $2.99 super chat. You got your entries, and we will continue on here and see what we've got here. Okay. Mickey Cochran, aficionado. Is that? I think that's this year's Diamond King, isn't it? Cochran. Gordon Cochran. No, that's Mickey Cochran. Yeah, Mickey Cochran. Okay, that Hall of Famer. Sorry. That is a Hall of Famer. Burt Blyleven, Hall of Famer. Gavin Lux, rookie. Randy Johnson, Hall of Famer. For the Seattle Mariners. But he goes in my Hall of Fame. Ooh, Ichiro, future Hall of Famer. He'll be a Hall of Famer next year for sure. Or not next year. what did we say? 2025. 2025. Okay. We've got Billy Ripken, Cal Ripken's brother. Yeah, we'll just say that's Billy Ripken. There's Cal Ripken Jr. Cal Ripken Jr. here. Actually, here. Oops. Put some of these down here. Billy Ripken, that rookie. Oh, the mini fell out. Who's this one? Eddie Plank. Eddie Plank. Eddie Plank. Well, if he had one of his original tobacco cards from 1910, it's worth about $10,000. But this is a reprint. But that is pretty cool. Pete Alonso from the All-Star Game 2019. Fernando Tatis Jr. Matt Noakes, channel favorite. Matt Noakes here. What do we got here? Evil Bastida Martinez with the Seattle Mariners. Because of the box, I don't have as much room here to put different piles for different things. But, boom. Seattle Mariner, nonetheless. Here, I'm going to put the Hall of Famer right over there. The Hall of Famer's there for now, so I can keep my Seattle Mariners up here. How's that sound? Let's see. No Seattle Mariners in there, right? Nope. Okay. And the Tatis, Justin Dunn with the Seattle Mariners, Kyle Seager with the Seattle Mariners, Wander Franco, Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer, Ryan Sandberg, fan favorite, Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer, there we go. We've got Eddie Murray, Record Breakers. It's like a double vision there. I think they did that because he was a switch hitter, for those that don't know for sure. Eddie Murray was a switch hitter. Hall of Famer. Robin Yount, Members Game. Oh my word. Gave me another flag card. We can find a home for this one, that's for sure. I'm going to set it right here near Matt Noakes. We'll set that one right there near Matt Noakes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette. We got a mascot, opening day mascot for the Oakland A's. Felix Hernandez, future Hall of Famer, I'm sure, when he decides to retire. He was an awesome player, definitely a Seattle Mariners Hall of Famer, and no doubt, oh my word, is that an Ichiro relic or something coming up there? My, oh my. But Seattle Mariners, for sure. We got congratulations. Ooh, Felix Hernandez. Oh my word. Look at that. Felix Hernandez with the Seattle Mariners jersey. You get a... okay. Let's go in my Seattle Mariners holdout for memorabilia, serialized cards, things of that nature. We get a top loader that'll fit in, I think. All my stuff that go in my Mariner memorabilia and autographs and rookie cards. Thank you there, Blake. That was much appreciated, that's for sure. I'm going to put the channel favorite over here. You can't see it, but I'm going to put that one right there. Now we got some more here. Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. Kevin Biggio. Too bad it wasn't his rookie card. That'd be a good pair. Craig Biggio and Kevin Biggio. Dad and son. Yeah. Kevin Biggio. Dylan Carlson in action. Yordan Alvarez with the Astros. Justin Verlander with the Astros. Mariano Rivera. Hall of Famer. Darryl Strawberry, fan favorite. Omar Vizquel with the Seattle Mariners. Jay Buhner with the Seattle Mariners. Then we've got Tino Martinez with the Seattle Mariners. Got Taylor Ard, first baseman for the Seattle Mariners, first Bowman card. It's from 2012. I don't think he stayed with the team too long. John Mabry with the Seattle Mariners. Jim Bunning, Hall of Famer. Mel Queen. I never knew we had a queen in baseball. Mel Queen. We don't really have any Qs in the Hall of Fame. Mel Queen, number 309 in the 1951 series. This is a reprint of an old card. Mel Queen. Never heard of that one. Steve Carlton. That's Steve? Yep, Steve Carlton, Hall of Famer. Reggie Jackson, Hall of Famer. Dave Winfield, Hall of Famer. That's some older ones, that's for sure. 83, pretty cool. And then we've got an artist proof for Lou Brock. That'll go in the Hall of Fame section. And a Ken Griffey Sr. and a Ken Griffey Jr. There we go, Ken Griffey Jr. Star Power. Boom! Shaw Racing Collects. Okay, I have joined your Patreon. Awesome. Yeah, I know. I think some people show. It shows when. Let me check something real quick. I'll go look. And give me just a second here and we'll get it. I haven't forgot. We're going to go through this pack there, Blake, in case you're watching. Alrighty. Been good chatting with you all. Laugh out loud. Take care. And see you around the channels. How you doing there, Kevin? I see you came in at 12:48 and you're leaving at 12:53. Are you going live today there, Kevin? Or not? Just kind of curious. Oh, boom. All right there, Shaw. You Okay, yeah, I see the way. I think the way I've got it set up is you won't be charged until January 1st. Okay? So, okay. Just so you do know. Yep, so starting next month, you'll get, yeah, you're at the triple level, so that's the same as paid family and sports. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're going to get into our next portion right now. We're going to go through the repack from Blake. The repack. Of course, everybody knows that from if you've been on Kevin's channel and stuff. Usually the repack packs are pretty awesome. This one says it's a 2020 Baseball Series 1, but it almost looks like this is a 2020 Series 1 or 2021 Series 1 cards. So we got future stars, Justin Dunn, Evan White, D. Strange Gordon, Justice Sheffield, St. Louis Cardinals fan, 1990, and Blue Jays fan. Hey, hi Donald, hi buddy. All right, and then I got Kevin's 2 chats in the stream. Hi everyone. Okay, I have joined you. Alrighty, it's been good chatting with y'all. Laugh out loud. Take care, and see you all around the channels. Did you leave already, Kevin, or are you just being funny in the chat? Marco Gonzalez, Malik Smith, Justice Sheffield again, Kyle Seager, Malik Smith, Mitch Haniger, Justice Dunn, Future Stars, Mitch Haniger, D. Strange Gordon, Malik Smith, Kyle Seager, Justice Sheffield, Kyle Seager, Justice Sheffield. Oh, he snuck in an opening day card, Justice Sheffield. Oh, and ending it all out with a Kyle Lewis. I was wondering if there was going to be a surprise at the end there. 2021, 22 cards. And it's only supposed to be a 16 card pack. So wow, we got extra cards in that one. But let me get Kyle Lewis sleeved up here, because he goes in my Kyle Lewis collection, that's for sure. I know it seems funny, why are you putting him in upside down? I've got my reasons for that in my collection. So this will go into my Kyle Lewis collection as a gold card. So thanks, Blake, for that repacked. It almost feels like there's still something in there, but I know I emptied it all out. Yeah. So let me set this down here. And we've got 2 more repacks for Blake. One will be next week, and the last one will be on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve will be the last repack from Blake. So let's put the channel favorites here. The Ichiro will go down in my Ichiro stack. Let me get a penny sleeve on the Ichiro here. And then, boom, got my Hall of Famers here. My Seattle Mariners got a whole. I don't usually get that many Seattle Mariners, and I saw that. That's for St. Louis Cardinals fan. $1 super chat. He gets 2 entries into our monthly giveaway. Thanks there, St. Louis Cardinals fan, 1990. That's what I'm going to put on the entry process, because otherwise your name gets too long. And Blue Jays fan. There we go. So we have 159 entries in the Wheel of Names right now for the month of December. Let's get our fan favorites here. Get the Kyle Lewis here. Set him aside. Get the Hernandez card over here. And I got home for this one. I know who's getting these, because somebody wants to try and collect a whole bunch of these cards. I don't know what Chuck's current update is on how many of these he has. But I got a few more together for you there so far, Chuck. Every time I find some, I'm adding them into your stack. So, right. All right. So, yep, I did see that Shell Racing collects. That is very cool. Appreciate you doing that. Appreciate you doing that. That's for sure. So other than that, it is time to take the lid off this Michael Heath box and start going through some cards. Boom. There we go. All right. So this is what we've got here. We've got, you can't see one, you can only see 3 rows here, unfortunately. But it's a 5,000 count box. So we got this one here. We're going to go through this row back here first. This row back here first. January 2nd, 2022. I'm going to the Baseball Hall of Fame. You were just there recently, weren't you? You going back again? That's pretty cool there, St. Louis Cardinals fan, 1990, and Blue Jays fan. You getting the Hall of Fame bug, huh? Getting the Hall of Fame bug. So, but yeah, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's another row, 2 more rows this way that can't show on the camera because it's just too much space. But what we'll do is we'll probably go through this row, and then we'll go through this row, and then I'll turn the box the other way, and then you'll be able to see the other 3 rows. So other than that, there we go. Thanks there, Bloomslang, for putting that link in there for the super chatters. Appreciate you doing that there, Mickey. Okay, so yeah, so we're just going to go through this row right here. I believe it goes, the other sports, which we'll do first, are right here. We got women's soccer, we got basketball, and then we got football, and then I'm pretty sure all the rest is baseball. But when I was putting all this stuff that came in that 44-pound box that Mike Heath sent to me, I just kind of organized it and threw it into boxes. So, along with those sleeves that we did earlier in the week, the 2 sleeves, 3 sleeves, I think it was 3 sleeves, 8. So yeah, it was, we had a sleeve on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this is Friday, the last 5, and I do have probably about 2,000, so it was probably about 10,000 cards, like he said. About 10,000 cards. Baseball Hall of Fame 5 times now. Oh, okay. I haven't been once yet. I want to try and get there and have some fun at Cooperstown. That's on my bucket list of things to do in my lifetime, but we'll see. So other than that, we're going to start here, and I'm going to take some cards out of this first row here, and we're going to start going through this. I love women's soccer. Really? I don't know what I'm going to do with them for sure. But let's see. I'm going to pull some of these off here. I don't have a lot of women's soccer. I think it's just a very little bit, as far as I remember. Unless, did I put these in here wrong? I think this is... I think that's basketball. So I'm going to do these first few. I think we got some LSU cards here. We've got Carl Dunbar, Sparky Wade. You guys can tell me if anything in here. You're welcome, Donald. Okay, no problem there. Mickey, appreciate that very, very much. All right. That's why Mickey's one of my mods. Appreciate you. Okay. So, Carl Dunbar, Sparky Wade. Looks like actually like, is that football or I don't know. Steve Falk, Fernando Perez, Donnie Laycraft, W.T. Robinson Complex. I think it's like mixed, these LSU cards, not like the Notre Dame cards. It's all football. This is their set is mixed. And then Al Green, and then Mike Williams. Then I think we have just a few cards here for women's soccer. Okay, we've got Promising Prospects, Trinity Rodman. I don't know much about these at all. Christine Nairn or Nayan, Houston Dash, Kenny Wright with New York. Ryan Williams, Ryan, probably Rian Williams, North Carolina Courage. Kristen Edmonds, I believe, with Kansas City. And Merritt Mathias with the North Carolina Courage. Like I said, I don't know much about these. I'm just going to set this aside for now. Not so much of my forte. But I'll see. Maybe I'll list a few of them up on eBay, see if anybody knows who they are. I am Free Now Baseball Hall of Fame. I am in Free Now Baseball Hall of Fame. Oh wow. You got some kind of free package from them or something? So let me see here. I think this is gonna be a few rounds of basketball and then a few rounds of football. So we'll see what we've got here. Again, I don't know much about these. I think Mike Heath just sent some of this to me because it's, yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge. I guess he just didn't know what to do with it. He was gonna maybe give it to Goodwill or something. Paul Westphal, University of Southern California. Christian Leitner, Pete Chilcutt, Otis Thorpe. Al Unser passed away today. I just saw. 4-time Indy winner. Oh, Al Unser passed away. Yeah, I remember him. Larry Nance, Upper Deck, 92-93 with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bob Hill, coach. Henry James, forward. Winston Bennett, forward. Jonathan Isaac with the Orlando Magic. Jonathan Isaac again. Markeel. I have a Baseball Hall of Fame membership now. Oh, that's cool. Markeel Fultz. I've been a Hall of Fame baseball member for quite a few years now. Just never been able to go yet. Aaron Gordon, but I like supporting the Hall of Fame, so that's why I have the membership. Paul George, D'Angelo Russell, DeAndre Hunter, Eric Gordon, Malcolm Brogdon, Drew Gooden with the Buccaneers, DeMar DeRozan, Miles Bridges, John Wall, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, and Sean Elliott rookie card. Anybody know anything about Sean Elliott? I don't know who would be good cards out of these or who wouldn't be good cards out of these. That's how much I know about basketball. I don't know. We'll pull out another handful here. I think we're still in basketball here. Oops. So we'll just, I think this was a dividing spot I put in here. So we'll go through and see. Here we go. Cliff Robinson, rookie. Jeff Martin, Sam Mitchell, Derek Gervin, Blue Edwards. I don't even know if I have my any basketball fans in here or not. I know Bipster, if he was here, of course it's 6 o'clock for him. He's probably watching Vanna White. These look like a bunch of rookie cards here. Stacey King, Winston Bennett, Todd Luchetti, Chucky Brown, Dana Barros, Tom Hammonds, John Martin, Michael Ansley, Drazen Petrovic. I don't know these names. Worth a hill of beans. And then what do we got here? We've got a Cherokee Parks, a Lauren Meyer. I mean, unless it was a big name that I'm familiar with, then I would say it might be a star if I know the names. Tom Garrick, Sam Mitchell, Dana Barrios, Tony Campbell, Winston Bennett, Alexander Volkov, John Martin, Drazen Petrovic, Sam Vincent, Vladi Divic, Tom Murphy, Kevin Johnson, Nick Anderson, Mike Brown, Sherman Douglas, Glenn Rice, and Sean Elliott. I don't know. We'll just keep pulling some more out of the sleeve here and keep going. I'll be to baseball before I know it. And Glenn Rice, rookie card. Jason Sehorn. This one looks like it's upside down. Maurice Taylor. Looks like it's a rookie card for the Clippers. Jason Terry. P.J. Brown. Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp. I've heard the name before. Kenny Thomas. Anthony Frederick. Looks like Paul Pierce. Sean Kemp. There's another Sean Kemp. I've heard Sean Kemp before. Oh, there you go. Is this Upper Deck? Yeah, Upper Deck back in the day with a silver signature. Christian Latner. I'll pull that one out. Try that one up on eBay. Sometimes the subset cards, the silver and gold signatures from Upper Deck will draw a fancy from people. Drazen Petrovic, Sherman Douglas, Sean Elliott, Kevin Johnson, Sherman Douglas, Vlad Diviak, and Brian Shaw. Again, I don't know these. I never was a basketball fan. My wife liked it a little bit. Okay, thanks there, Boom Slang. I did not know that. Drazen Petrovic, or Drazen. Chris Dudley, Walter Davis, Johnny Dawkins, Derek Alston with the 76ers. Should know that name, but I was in the Navy then, so I wasn't following Philadelphia that much. 76ers. Chris Morris, Lionel Simmons, Darnell Valentine, Wesley Person, Chris Morris, Mitch Richmond, Chris Jackson, Luke Longley. That card's not even worth saving. It has a big old crease in it. Jeff Malone, Anthony Frederick, Marco Milik, Sergey Zwicker, Derek Coleman, Greg Ostertag, Eddie Jones, Aaron Mackay, P.J. Brown, and Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby, Stadium Club Basketball. I didn't even know they did Stadium Club Basketball also. 2001, NBA Hoops. Oops, I'm shaking the whole table there, aren't I? Let's see. We in football yet here? I know a little bit more football than I do basketball. Oh, there we go. All right, looks like that's going to be it for the basketball here. Anthony Avert, Greg Sutton, Doug Christie, Jalen Rose, Jeff Hornacek. I've heard the name Hornacek. Rick Fox, Rashard Lewis, Mitch Richards, Kenny Battle, J.R. Reed, Frank Corrett, and contenders, what's his name again? Oh, P.J. Washington Jr. Longley. Oh, Longley. How far back was that one? Longley. All right, probably fairly recently. Longley. Let's see what kind of shape the card's in. Oh, Luke Longley. Okay, let's see. I'll give it a whirl. It's from 90-91, huh? 30-year-old card. I'll set that in the stack there and check them out on running them. Give them a run through eBay. Okay. That takes care of the little bit of basketball I had there. Let's go through some of the football here and see what we can find. So we got about this much here of football. Then we'll get back into my forte. Okay, so let's go through some of these footballs here. Got a checklist. I don't know who's on the checklist. Doesn't say. Tim Harris with the Packers, Patrick Peterson, Elvis Dummerville, Trent Richardson, Darren Sproles, Eric Berry, Quincy Unla, Rookie Force, Tommy Maddox. Tommy Maddox, huh? Donald, I order some on eBay. Oh, okay. Have you bought stuff from my eBay store? I don't remember you doing so. Maybe you did. Bubby Brister, Alfred Williams, Terrell Owens, Michael Strahan, Ron Davis with the Falcons, Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders. Oh, my word. Deion Sanders football card? Put that in my eBay stack for sure. Assets gold autograph. Assets gold. I'll try a couple of these cards. You never know. Jordan Love draft card. Jason Pierre-Paul. Fred Summerless. What year is this one? 1981, 40-year-old card. Fred Summerless. Give it a whirl. Never know. Clay Matthews. I know Clay Matthews. Lionel Manuel. Pro set. Who's that pro set? Philippi Sparks. Oh, that's on the back here. That's Philippi Sparks. And that one's Leonard Smith. Blake Sims. Steve McMichael. Ricky Dixon. Oh, there's a baseball card. Got stuck in there. We'll put him over here for now. Alan Beingred. Rodney Harrison. Terry Kirby. Erasta Tualo. Fred Davis. That's a baseball card. See, I told you might have some baseballs stuck in here somewhere. The Trojans. That's football, I know that much. Leonard Williams. Dexter Manley. And Deion Jordan rookie card. Deion Jordan with Miami. I don't know. Deion Jordan do any good? Terrell Owens and Strahan. Terrell Owens and Strahan. Terrell Owens. Oh, okay, and Strahan. There we go. Both are Hall of Famers. Okay, thank you. How about on this Clay Matthews? I'll set that there for a second. And Deion Jordan. I know. Okay, I already did these. I already went through those, right? Okay, so Strahan and Owens. We'll give it a whirl. We'll see. I'll leave these up here. If I don't hear nothing, then I'll just put them in the don't know what to do with it stack. Ken Rugers, Pat Swilling, Rod Woodson, Andre Tippett, Shane Dronett, Von Hedren. Is that? Von Hebron. There we go. David Wyman with the Seattle Seahawks. I'll set that with my Seattle Seahawks copy. Jason Sehorn. Panini for the Trojans. Mike Morgan. Matt Barkley. Calvin Johnson with the Lions. I don't know what the... Not really. It's probably for Terrell Owens and Strahan. Parker Wilson. Amari Cooper. Damian Harris. Jesse Doogie. Jonathan Ogden. Kevin Smith. Gary Clark. Ed Scarborough. Rated rookie, huh? Lauren Robinson, Nelson Agholer, Jeremy Macklin, and Kawan Short. Johnson for eBay. Johnson. Calvin Johnson? Is it Calvin Johnson? Tell you what, I'm going to do these two just because I've heard the names before. Calvin Johnson. I'll set it there till I get a thumbs up or something for that one. John Parker Wilson. Amari Cooper. Jesse Tuggy again. Jonathan Ogden. Kevin Smith. Calvin. Okay, Calvin Johnson. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for helping me out a little bit with some of these. Gary Clark. Bo Scarborough. Lauren Robinson. Nelson Aghor. McLaughlin. Kawan Short. Thanks, Locken. Appreciate that. Because I don't know enough about football. I know a little bit, but not much, you know, for the big names or stuff. Don't want these tipping over on me here. I'll probably go through like a dozen. I'll try and, I don't know, a few cards, and then I'll know what to look back for. Derek Mays, Jordan Howard, Willie Wood, Drew Bledsoe, heard that name before, Bledsoe, Tyler Eifert, Bill Bates, Harvey Williams, Rob Moore, Joe Hessler, Hostetler, Harvey Williams, Darrell Green, Jared DeVries. I figured he probably knows more. Going to go live with my video gaming. Oh, no problem there, Mickey. Thanks for popping in and spending some time here. Appreciate you. You take care. You guys get a chance, check out Boom Slang if you don't already have him on your bus. Devin Hester, wide receiver for Chicago Bears. Terrence Williams, Aaron Dobson, Miles Austin, Eric Wright, Isaac Bruce, David Wyman with the Seahawks. That's an older one. MLB. I think I got that listed as MLB, but he's in a football uniform. Okay, he was a Seattle Mariner. Okay. Adrian Morrell, Derek Kennard, Jordan Dyson, Topps Chrome from 2008. Jordan Dyson. Chrome card. Sometimes people pick stuff up like that. Ricky Saab. Is that Warren Moon? Warren Moon with the Seattle Seahawks. There we go. Warren Moon's been around the block. Bethel Johnson. Bruce. These are always hard with Quadri Ishmael, Keith Hamilton, Michael Haynes, Alvin Harper, John Booty, Johnny Mitchell, Clarence Verdon, Dan Reeves, Charlie Batch, and Ty Law. Who was that? Devin Hester? Devin Hester. Devin Hester. Devin Hester. See if I can find Devin Hester here, and then I'll know where he's, how far back I gotta look. Devin Hester. Bruce and Isaac. Let's see, where did I put that Devin Hester? Devin Hester. Then he's got Bruce. Isaac Bruce. Oh, okay, Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Okay, Isaac Bruce, Devin Hester. Gotcha. Nothing through this group. There, I'll put a group there so I know where I don't have to look back in this stack anymore. Drew Bledsoe. Draw that when I put some more football up on my eBay. All right. Do another handful here. Ooh, what we got there? Jonathan Smith. Give that one a try. Just, you never know. Somebody might like that rookie card. Barry Sanders, die cut. Of course, I'm going to do that Barry Sanders die cut. That's a no-brainer. Pierce Holt, Demetrius Thomas, Nate Newton. Let's see, Isaac Bruce. There, that way I know where I left off, sorry. There we go. Greg Rakowski, Willie Drury, Kevin Aberdink, David Fulcher, Gaston Green, Lomas Brown, Derrick Henry, Jake Duduk, optic, rookie card, Merthen Hanks, Bob Golick, Anquan Baldwin, Mike Davis, San Francisco Fire, Charlie Fry. Oh, is that the younger football player I heard had passed away? Oh my word, Thomas? Really? Wayne Simmons, Sam Adams with the Seahawks. Caught that one. Darren Bennett, Joe Horn, William White, and Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews. Well, I don't think I would do anything with that one. It's got a ding on the card. I could put this up here and put that up there. Grab the next grouping here. Not much more football, and then I'll be back into my safety zone. Jerome Bettis, Bruce Pickens, Jordan Whitehead, Charles Mann, Clay Matthews, rookie card. Wait a minute, Clay Matthews. Harrison Edge. Cold. Oh, gold ingot card. It's got to be an insert. McGee, William Fuller, Rufus Porter, Derrick Henry for eBay. Okay. Hold on. Keith Jackson, Dyson. Who's that? Andre with the Chiefs. Huh? Dwayne Bowie, Orson Charles, Jared Allen, Eric Decker, Willie McGay, Tiki Barber. I don't know who that is there. Eric Howard, Joran Kreiner, Jim Arnold, and Eric Williams. So you say Derek. Who's this again? So it's Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Oh, that's a good contender card. It's in good shape, too. Derrick Henry. Two of them. Two Derrick Henrys there. Bettis and Harrison. Bettis and Harrison. Bettis and Harrison. Bettis and Harrison. Huh. Bettis and Harrison, huh? Bettis and Harrison. Maybe that was that next round I just finished. Notice there was a little delay there. Okay. So Bettis and Harrison. Oh, Bettis. There we go. There's Bettis. And Harrison. Man. Porter. Jackson. Bettis on the box. Bettis on the box. Oh, Jerome Bettis. Jared Allen. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Got the Harrison. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm good to go now. I'm up to date. Yeah, and then I just put those here. So, boom, these will go there. Ah, oh, my word. Get up. Yeah, okay. Jerome Bettis. There we go. Okay. So set these here. I could probably do almost a round of football here. 1 or 2 basketball cards. Got some sports cards going on here. Or some non-baseball sports cards. Oh, these are mine. Okay, we got about 2 more rounds here, and then we'll be back in my safety territory. What do we got? 338? We're doing pretty good. Warren Moon. Warren Moon, we're going to go there in a stack. Alexander Wright. Mark Pripin. Steve Broussard. Alfred Pupuna. Blair Thomas. Randy Greshar. Here are these ones. 81 40-year-old cards, huh? Gene Upshaw. Irv Smith. Gold signature. And then we've got another 40 years old. That's a vintage card. Kyler Murray. Pat Johnson. Morgan Trent. Eric Metcalf. Anthony Simmons. Kevin Mack. Nate Odoms, Martin Bayless, oh, definitely got to pull that one. That's Joe Montana. Joe Montana. And then Deshaun Jackson, Donruss Green, parallel. It's from a 2018 product. All right. And those. Mark Carrier. I think you were saying Mark Carrier earlier, right? Hall of Famer. Farrell Edmonds, Darryl Grant, Ron Woodson, Eugene Robinson with the Seattle Seahawks, Lars Tate, Leslie O'Neal, Mike Munchak, Bruce Hill, Johnny Rembrandt, Joe Showed, Derek Thomas, Paul Gruber, Dave Krieg, Bruce Matthews, David Wyman with the Seahawks, and Thurman Thomas. Pro Bowl. Okay. All right, I'm going to set that stack there, and let's grab our last little grouping here. Terry Wooden, Seahawks. Mike Bellany with the Eagles. Richmond Webb, James Williams, Tony Bennett, Fred Washington, Percy Snow, Alton Montgomery, Pat Terrell, Keith Sims, Carwell Gardner, Ken Davidson, Aaron Wallace, Keith Sims, Darrell Green, Frank Minifed, Gerald Riggs, Rodney Holman, Bud Carlson, who's that, coach? Greg Cragen, Max Montana, signed with the Los Angeles Raiders, March 1990. Lee Williams, Ricky Sanders, David Treadwell, Eric McMillan, Norm Johnson, Seahawks, and Roy Green. So I think that's it. Now we've got two more here. I'll check these out. We've got a colorized quarter collection. I don't know why they call it quarter collections. They're smaller than a quarter, that's for sure. Oh, these are both baseball. And I'm probably going to check these out to see what they might be when I look them up. The Merrick Mint. First base for Chicago and third base for, they're like tokens, they're oddball type things. So I'm going to set those here with my baseball. I thought it was football. They were baseball. They're baseball. Okay. Oh, Thomas Everett. How'd that get left in there? Thomas Everett with the Steelers. Okay. Mike Ray Heath. There we go. You just missed us going through the little bit of hockey, basketball, and then we just finished, I think, what might be the rest of the football. I guess you had some of that you wanted to get rid of too. But that's fine. Got some stuff I'll give a shout up on eBay. See how things go. Oh yeah. And these guys too, right? I think I got around. I usually do groupings of 25 cards at a time. I think we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 8, 29. Yeah, so we got probably about a round eBay auctions to put up here. Give those a try, or at least look them up and see what they go for. And then a few Seattle Seahawks from my Seattle Seahawks collection. Okay. Matt Dokes. I'll go for our fan favorites. We're going to finish up the rest of this row since it's should be mostly all baseball. I'm here for a bit. Then I got to head to CVS to get the follow-up shot. Oh, okay. Gotta get your booster. Gotta get your booster there, Mike. All right. So let's continue on here and go through these baseball cards we got here. At least baseball I kind of know. Fred Lynn, University of Southern California. Fred Lynn. Okay. Let's start stack here. We'll go through Tony Fernandez. Tim Ireland. Oh, I think we got another run of these guys. I think I got a stack. Somewhere I think I put a stack of all these. Or maybe they're in the sleeve. With the Mike Campbell, Jesus Mendez. What year were these again? 1990. So we could get some current baseball or newer baseball players that made it from the minor leagues up. Scott Lewis, Carl Willis, Jeff Cook, Dale Pauly, but probably Mike took most of the major league players that made it out of this set. Terry Clark, Dara Clark, Manny Hernandez, Dennis Springer, Hippolito Pena, Jeff Carter, John Shea, Dwight Lowry, Andy Diskowitz, Don August, Tracy Woodson, Quinn Mack, Brian Snyder, Gar Mille, Sean Holman, Gary Varsho. I'm going to set that one aside and check that one out too. Cesar Mejia, Chip Hale, Jay Howell, Jeff Reed, Chris Gwynn, that's Tony Gwynn's brother, Top Stadium Club, Jose Castro, Efrain Valdez, Matt Macy, Tony Persia, Roger LaFrosse, Vance Lovelace, Tom Lampkin, Mickey Weston, Mark Wassinger. Then we've got Terry Pendleton, Bruce Hurst with the Padres. We've got Andrew Heaney with the Angels, Bob Sebra, Bob Malarno, Al Pedrique, and Darren Fletcher. At least these are all good to go here in baseball. I'll just put these back on this side here as we finish them. Get through the next little handful here. Candy Maldonado, Bo Jackson. Bo knows, but he got crunched up. I'll leave him for my team sort for that Bo Jackson. Ruben Sierra, Tim Walsh, Phillips, Fitzgerald, Steinbach, LeBrant, Julio Franco, Mariano Duncan, Wayne Tullison. Let me rephrase that phrase, a booster shot. There we go. Like a follow-up shot. Matt Noakes. There we go. There's another Matt Noakes for our channel favorite. Bill Wegman, Sean Abner, rookie card, rated rookie. Jesus Paredes, John Schultz, Adam Delkus, Wells, Childress, Hoffman, Michelle, Cassian, Aducci, Ames, Nizik, Orsuluk, Brian Harper, Jack Dougherty, Lance Parrish, Ted Tuffle, Steve Sachs, Mookie Wilson, Sil Campusano, Sid Fernandez, Mariano Duncan, Chris Bazio, Dwayne Henry, Dwayne Ward, Rudy Senes, Lenny Harris, Lloyd Mosby, Jose Canseco, and up there, Reggie Harris. See, we can go through these a little bit faster because I know baseball for the most part. That's my forte. Dave Bergman, Carlos Martinez, Alex Cole, Steve Olin, Dave Otto, Mike Alderetta, Sandy Alomar, Roberto Alomar is the Alomar we're looking for the Hall of Fame, Eric King, Todd Stottlemyre, Lou Whitaker, Gary Templeton, Jeff Treadway, checklist. Dale Murphy, Jim Abbott, All-Star, and with the Manny Ramirez, draft pick. Kurt Young, Jeff Reed, Kirk Gibson, Joshua, that's right, Mike Jeffcoat, Billy Hatcher, Alex Cole, Joe Oliver, Mike Galecki, Dave Hollins, Ken Daly, Rance Mullenix, Ernie Riles, checklist, Sean Morimondo with Cleveland, rookie card, Joakim Soria, Royals, Trevor Cahill with the Cubs, Ron Gant, Real Cormier, Glenn Davis, Van Toppel, Lance Johnson, Greg Harris, Steve Foster, Sean Estes, draft pick, John Weiner, George Bell, Wally Backman, and Jim Olander. Okay. Get only because they're two different groupings there. Buddy Bell, Steve Peters, Doc Edwards, channel favorite, base on balls, walk. Jesse Roscoe, Jose Canseco, fan favorite. Bill Schroeder, Mark Kubica, Lance Parrish, Alan Ashby, Hubie Brooks, Greg Walker. Seattle Mariners leader card. I'm trying to remember who's on that card exactly. And Frank Viola, All-Star. Where am I down there? All-Star. All-Stars rookies. Okay. These checklists maybe. And a Howard Johnson All-Star. Yeah. Let's go through some of these rainbow colors, I call them. What year score is this one? This is the 1988 score. Pete O'Brien, Pete McCavalier, Chris Brown, Dave Smith, Lonnie Smith, George Frazier, Joe Necro, Phil Necro is his brother in the Hall of Fame, Tony Pena, Danny Darwin, Mike Boddicker, David Palmer, Kirk McCaskill, Terry Kennedy, Tim Raines, Rock Raines. Get a drink of water here soon. Is that our first Hall of Famer? Is that for our Hall of Fame stack here, right? Oh, where is our Hall of Fame stack? Oh, there it is with Griffey. Let's see. I can scooch these over here. We got All-Stars, rookies. We got our Seattle Mariners. Put the Mariners here. Sorry. Stars. Hall of Famers. That was our first Hall of Famer we found. Or baseball. Jim Presley, Bill Buckner, Phelps, Romero, Keith Atherton, Ivan Calderon, Rick Manning, Gary Renicky, Frank Tanana, Brett Butler, Danny Cox, Dave Smith, Jose Nunez, Frank Williams, Cecil Fielder, Joe Sambito, Tony Armas, Paul O'Neill, Bobby Thigpen, Jim Landrum, Joe Youngblood, Craig Booker, Young, James, Howe, Woodward, Coleman, Seitzer. Turned upside down. I thought maybe it'd be a surprise autograph in here. Glenn Davis, Rupert Jones, Mumphrey, Wynn, Horton, Bream, Newman, Kent Herbeck. I always get confused when I see him. Bobby Wine, Chris Spear, Jeff Dendam, Jim Sundberg, Rasmussen, and Murphy. All right. Let's go with 40 years of baseball tops again. Steve Avery, Ken Caminetti, Omar Vizquel with the Seattle Mariners. Todd Stottlemyre, Tearful, Doherty, Pena, Riley, Mariners, Howard Johnson, Mets, Eric Plunk, channel favorite, Mike Jackson, Anderson, Surhoff, Stephenson, Howell, Tracy Jones, Mariners, Augusto, Coles, Nunez, Zeal, Chris Sabo, he's got his glasses on too, channel favorite. Eric Plunk again, Mike Jackson, Anderson, Surhoff, Santiago, Benny Santiago, David Segui, Charlie Hayes, Carlos Baerga, Scott Bradley, Mariners, Mookie Wilson, Reggie Harris, Todd Zeal, and Craig Litton. Okay, grab the next section here. Ronald Acuna Jr. Gold Cup card. Right there. Parker, Cozart, T1 Walker, Brewers, Nunez, Springer, League Leaders card. Jordan Zimmerman, Taylor, Guzman, Anderson, Guzman, Defoe, Alex Rodriguez. How'd the A-Rod get mixed up in here? Is this the money? Oh, this is part of a puzzle, huh? Part of a puzzle. Wonder how many cards go in that puzzle. Excuse me. I might just have to... Maybe somebody's looking for that puzzle piece. But it's an A-Rod. He might have a chance at the Hall of Fame. Although it wouldn't be worth a lot. But we will put it with possible auction cards here. Chris Bryant, Trumbo, Hamilton, Tehran, Heaney, Sano, Richard, Buxton, Bruce, Richard, Reed, Ottavino, and Yasiel Puig. Right, go right here. There we go, what's that? Frank Viola All-Star. Knew that was an odd one on the end down here. Looks like we might have a few chrome cards here. Who do we got? Jesus Sanchez, rookie card. Christian Yelich. Patrick Corbin. Jack Flaherty. Charlie Blackmon. Jack Coar. O'Neill Cruz. Max Meyer. Dylan Dingler. Jessian Rosario. Tristan McKenzie. Dylan Dingler. I'm going to put that one there. We already had one. Bogle, Gray, Meyer, Max Meyer, Merrifield, Bohm, Alec Bohm, rookie card. A lot of Alec Bohm rookie cards are. Anthony Santander. Okay. All right, some more 40 years of baseball. Milligan, Reed, Plantier, Duran, Calderon, Rijo, Franco, Siosa. Gold Cup, Hal Morris. Darren Jackson. Eckersley, Hall of Famer. Second Hall of Famer. Sighting. Uribe, Fazio, Cole, Robinson, manager. Parker. Roberts, DeJesus, Gross, McGriff, Smith, Borders, Leary, Hernandez, Kevin Bass, Billy Hatcher, John Wathen, channel favorite, Erickson, Matt Noakes, channel favorite, Minstactor, doing something with all my channel favorites eventually, Jeffries, Steinbeck, Girardi, Andy Baines, Craig, Wilson, Martinez, Scott, Blackman, LaPointe, Mullins, Frazier, Merker, McFarland, Lieberthal, and Nunez. We got 2 people watching, 14 thumbs up. Looks like most of our base is gone. Guess this isn't as popular as I might have thought. Kurt Abbott, Ward, Lloyd, Smith, David Segui, Rhodes, Welch, Rhodes, Tardival, Ward, Tardival, Munoz, Surhoff, Pedro Martinez is a Hall of Famer. Isn't it Pedro and Edgar? Pedro and Edgar. Haven't had a Pedro Martinez sighting in a while. Franco, Merced, Magladon, Henry Rodriguez, Myers, Harnish, Magadan, Hammonds, Fryman, Mack, Smith, Hammonds, Portugal, Harris, Cone, Astacio, Bowen, Kenny Rogers, not the singer, Scott Erickson, Kevin Brown, Brian Hunter, Juan Guzman, Abi Ayala. Thought that was the Seattle Mariners. The card type took me off a little bit. Turner, Boone, Fernandez, Swift, Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer, Roberto Alomar, and Pedro Martinez, Sandy Alomar Jr., that's his brother, Steve Farr, Vince Coleman, and Jack Flaherty. That's another separate holdout for a different project. Alright. Put those over here. Get the next one. I think that last group is probably going to be more of the 40 years of baseball. Wes Chamberlain, Randy Reddy, Dwight Smith, Jim Presley, Jose DeLeon, Jose Uribe, Miller, Bernowski. Oh, we got a little bit of a mix in here. Greg Getty with the Giants, Justin Upton with the Angels, Gerald Perry, not Gaylord, Ron Darling, Austin Nola with the Seattle Mariners, Al Osuna, Jose Rijo with the 1990 World Series, David Cohn, Paul O'Neill, Dave Martinez, Gadderet, Aguilera, and Chris Hammond. I think we're going to be mixed in here. We've got Dante Bichette, Bo Bichette's dad. Let's see what we got here. Jeff McKnight, Chuck Krim, Walt Weiss, Sergio Valdez, Dave Valle, Seattle Mariners, Jose Canseco. Always like this Jose Canseco's here. Barry Jones, Mike Calegra, Jeff Coate, Roberto Alomar. Roberto Alomar. Second Roberto sighting here. Don Mattingly. Chasing Donnie Baseball. Okay, we're going on a run here. Jeff Lefrov, manager for the Seattle Mariners back in the day. Tom Kelly, manager. Dave Lapointe. Wilson. Ruschel. August. These are definitely some Fairfield Fridays here. August. Wanagustu. Danny Cox. Royals leaders. Webster, Zimmer, and Ramos. Bertas, Baroa, Savem, Treadway, Felder, Kruger, Gant, Weatherby, Spears, Clutterbuck, Jamie Moyer, he played for the Mariners for a little while, Greg Harris, Pagliarulo, Sandy Alomar, Pat Clements, Mark Gardner, future star, John Candelaria, the Candyman Ken. That's for my Candyman collection that Bipster got me started on. Hesketh, Langston, Harper, Fazio, White, Fazio. Strawberry, oh my word, that Strawberry has been through the woods and back. Sorry, I don't like throwing strawberries away. Oop. Calvin Schiraldi. Oh. Boy. Mike, were you collecting Chris Bosio for a while? Tim Wallich, DeLeon, Santana, Sachs, Necro, Stapleton, Stewart, Evans, and Devin White. Okay, now what do we got here? We got some of the wood grain. This is the 87 tops? Yeah, 87 tops. Is that going to be the design they're going to use for 2022? I don't know if I like that one as much. I mean, it's kind of cute. Maybe they'll make the wood grain look fancier. Walker, Romanek, Sullivan, Allen, Uribe, Brown, Clear, Burleson, Banya, Forsch, Ken Griffey, Sr. with the Atlanta Braves, Jeff Heron, Kevin Romine, Moose Haas, Jamie Quirk, Conroy, Bochy, McClure, Draybeck, Reedy, Shirley, Hassey, Walter, Salazar, Cerrone, Ward, Crook, Salazar, Lowry, Barrett. All right, a couple more pulls here, and we'll be through this sleeve. Maybe two. I think these move along pretty quick here. Lake, Wolford, Rayford, Havens, Gutierrez, Lacey, Lynn, Dixon, Sheets, Lynn, Lacey, Woodred, Dave Henderson, Ricky Henderson, that's right, just Ricky, Armas, Romero, Baylor, Schultz, Draybeck, Corbett, Darryl Strawberry, All-Star, that one's salvageable. Not like the last one, it was like went on a trip with Mike through the woods. Louis Agallo, Thurman, Buddy Bell, Newman, Pernosky, Smithson, Anderson, Pasoric, Orta, Lopes, Minton, Robinson, Lopes, Cox, Richardson, Lopes, Eorg, Hurst, White, George Bell, All-Star, Tom Herr, and Junior Ortiz. Okay. Let's pull the last stack out here to finish off this row. And then on Tuesday, we'll continue with the next row. So again, if you're still hanging around there, Mike, I don't know if you're still here or took off. But if you took off already, next Monday, this will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 5 rows in the whole box here. Bosio, 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 Bosio. Sax, thick pen, 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 thick pen. You must do you collect White Sox? Thick pen, thick pen, thick pen. Baylor, Sullivan, George Bell, All-Star, Wegman, 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 Campbell, Pronowski, Wegman, 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 Moreland, Robinson, Bailey, Lou Piniella, the manager, Lou Piniella, Reed, Dedmond, leaders, Roger, Coconor, Cardinals, Browning, Cordiola, Youngblood, Schiraldi, Schultz, Henderson, Carmen, Wegman, Davis, Brookins, and Thigpen. So not too active, except for, I'd say we got almost probably as much of the, of course that'll go in my Seattle Mariners collection. That'll be for a different project I'm working on. This will work on possibly some of these going up to eBay. And these ones are a few Hall of Famers, so not as many Hall of Famers today. But between Left Behind and I probably got about 20, almost 25 maybe. And then these are the footballs that we were able to pull out. Some footballs. Then footballs for eBay worthy stuff. So other than that, I think we're doing good. I think we've got a good good run going here. Thank you very, very much there. There you go. Jay Thompson popped in here saying, "What up, you all?" Hello, Jay. So yeah, we've got some All-Star, Future Stars, rookie cards in this stack. It'll go for a project I'm working on for my next mystery bags. In case you saw anything in there, you never know. Could be coming to our mystery packs near you. Some Seattle Mariners cards. Some stars and future stars and players in here. And a couple Hall of Famers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hall of Famers. Got Alomar, Martinez, Eckersley, Raines, Martinez, and 2 Roberto Alomars. So not too bad there. So let me put this back in my filing cabinet here for now. Gotta go down and get our Christmas lights turned on here soon. But this has been Donald Blomball, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having been live to you. Going to give you a real quick update, and I will do a signature sign-off like I always do that Pipster used to do. So, and I was leaning on this. I got to come up with something to set on top here to kind of protect it, I think. But anyway, so next week we'll be doing this for our content. Just, I'm trying to figure out a different thing to do in the channel, more maybe history related or something on that line. But we will be doing this, finishing up next week, and then the week of Christmas, which will be, I'm thinking I'm going to do a live stream on the 20th. So 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th is going to be 5 days of Christmas. And I'm going to figure out what or how I'm going to do it if something else comes in by the end of next week. I'm still waiting on one little holdout that I've got hope for, and we'll see what happens. Maybe this weekend or into early next week. I should have my announcement ready for the week of Christmas. Okay, so I will have that, and that should be fun when we get ready to do that. It'll be a fun opening and things to look at. leading up to Christmas Day, or Christmas Eve, because it'll be the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. That week of Christmas, I'll probably do a week of Christmas, and on Saturday morning, Christmas Day, is when I'll probably open up that Christmas box that got sent to me while I was in the hospital. Okay? So that's what the channel update is for now. Hopefully you're enjoying everything. Jay Thompson, appreciate you coming in at the last minute. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. We got 15 thumbs up. That's pretty good. 3 watching the stream. So as Bipster would always say on his videos when he ends, it's not just words, but be blessed. We'll see you all on Tuesday morning. Okay? Take care and have a wonderful and blessed weekend. You never know. You might see me around some of the channels you frequent. You just never know. Bye for now. Take care, and we will see you all next week for sure.